Ask anybody about Kuwait, and they will mention one prominent thing: oil reservations.
Kuwait nowadays focuses mainly on cafe businesses, restaurants, and shopping malls. However, in the past, it was more about fishing, pearl diving, and dates plantation.
Today, our main focus will be directed at the early pearl diving in Kuwait. However, we're diving back together into history.
Back then, pearl diving was difficult without all the modern technology and diving equipment. The men dived 30 to 40 times a day, risking serious injury and death. However, despite this hardship, financially it had proven a blessing on the Kuwaiti locals. In search for more information, the team decided to head to the Maritime Museum, located in Kuwait City. The first step was to actually find out what kind of boat those ancestors used at the time. The second step would be to find any equipments that were vital on their journey. As they go on to search, the team discovers that the museum exhibits around 10 well-preserved wooden ships important to the time of early pearl diving. Many of these ships were made out of Indian teakwood and date palms.
There are different types of ships for pearl diving. However, today we'll be focusing on the pearling boom.
The pearling boom was a double-ended dhow built only by the Kuwait shipwrights. A pearling boom could be as much as 25 meters. It was well adapted to the needs of pearl diving as it was one of the most famous dhows in Kuwait.
The divers use a knitted basket to place their oysters in. They used to tie it around their necks and dive in.
When the divers use the stone weight, they tie it around their necks or their legs to allow them to sink into deeper levels in the sea.
When they dove, they didn't want water to get to their nose. That's why they used clamps, which is made of turtle shells, to protect them.
Important fact: pearl diving was so popular that the Kuwaiti author Saif Marzouk al-Shamlan published Pearling in the Arabian Gulf.
A Kuwaiti memoir in 2001. In it, he included the diving laws, types of dhows, pearl diving traditions, and merchant names, all for the purpose of spreading this tradition among the youth. But still, one question prevails: what happened to the market?
So yeah, I guess the main reason is the emergence of oil, and because oil offered the new opportunities of jobs for people, and so they no longer had to risk their lives going to sea. So oil as a resource was safer, I guess. So at the same time, the Japanese cultured pearls emerged, and it was competing with the Kuwaiti market, and that was the final blow, which kind of ended the pearl diving industry.
بس قبل كان فيه
قبل هذا ايام النهضه قبل ايام الناس مو لاقيه تاكل تصيد المحار تبيع عشان
رزقه يعني
رزق هالبلد
بس حاليا ما يحتاجون يعني
لا الحين ما يحتاجون الحين كله
الحين النفط
خير وايد الحين نفط مو نفط وتجاره
Still, these traditions are being revived today in Kuwait. As of today, Kuwait is trying to revive this tradition among its young men. Under the patronage of the Emir, the government has undertaken special expeditions for pearl fishing, held every summer when the waters are warm and clear. Hundreds of Kuwaiti men set out on pearl diving expeditions.